Just do an unboxing quick. Courtesy of Amazon, and there it is. Oh my word, look at that beauty. It's on it. I've wanted one of these absolutely ever. Oh, it's got some pressure in it. That's a good sign. At least I know it holds pressure. Yeah. God, it's tiny. It's smaller than I thought. I knew it was small, but yeah, you have to excuse me. I've just come in from work. Yeah. So there we are, boys and girls. If you excuse the clock in the background. Now, boys and girls, I've just been out and got some Aspen 4 fuel. I'm hoping that's the right one. 20 quid for 5 litres. Well boys, there's the condition again, and we're off out. I've got everything but the kitchen sink, and it's probably going to be wet and horrible, but I'm going anyway. Oh boys, not a good sign even. I can tell when it's some crap in the pond. This is my little top pond I've got, and you can tell when it's been raining a lot because that's right maxed up, because it never gets this high normally. It's got a bit of a leak. Yeah. Problem around here is the water table, like everywhere UK at the minute. We've had that much rain. This is what happens downfield this time of year. That's the normal path we go up, as you can see. I can just about get through when the wellies on, but this is bloody nightmare. Everywhere's flooded, look, all around here. Every flipping time. It's terrible down here. So yeah, it's going to be a wet and windy one by the looks of it. Well, as expected, it's bloody water world. Well, there she rises. This is a good sight to see, boys. And we've got a bit of sun. Come on then, let's get going. You know where you're going. Well boys, I'm just in the process of setting tarp up. The skies are looking pretty clear, but there's a lot of cloud about. So I've just wanged it up to a tree, the normal setup. Well, it went up surprisingly easy. I've left the flap open at the front because I'm going to have that Svea bin, and I want plenty of air through. So priming it, I'm using my bioethanol, which is also my backup fuel for my backup stove. So we'll try a bit of old school. We'll try the fire steel. I should like that anyway. It's not that cold today, so it's got to go in. There's a lot of people saying about be careful with your windshields with these, so I've just got my bit of silver paper just to stop a bit of breeze, and nothing extravagant. Well, as expected, it didn't take long to get to a raging boil. And it started raining, as my old weather app told me. Stan, get in here. Come on, here. In your bed, here. Yeah. Sit there. God, look at State, he's plastered and freezing. Gus is sitting outside, even he's shaking today, silly boy. Anyway, we've got some rain and we've got some coffee. Cheers, my dears. First ever Svea brew. One of a million more that I intend to have. Yeah, it's absolutely lashing it now, boys. Oh, look at this, is awesome. I tell you what, it's been so nice to bring this DD out, because I've not had it out for a long time. I've never really had the need. I just haven't gone out when I know the weather's bad, because I've gone a bit soft. And Andy, if you're watching at work, mate, how you going? All right. I've actually come out in the rain. I'm not a prepper. I'm not a survivalist, but I don't like to get wet. I'll see you next week, mate. Yeah, I'm just talking to my gaffer. I've got a sort of new gaffer, but he's not really over me in our team at work. And he's good. I like him. He's flipping ace. No, I'm not blowing your trombone either, mate. I think we get on well. Anyway, so how good is this? James and all, if you're watching
James Outdoor Cyclist, Woodland Life, whatever your channel is called now. You'd have flipping loved it today, mate, honestly. In the rain, in the tarp, your favourite weather, having a brew, chills in, playing with stoves. It don't get much better than this, does it? This is ace, I love it. I love this, how you can just chuck up a bit of material and create like this friendly environment, because if I was sitting out there I'd be thinking I'm going home. So I've just whacked it up. So what my plan is, I'm going to boil up a couple of eggs. That's bloody lovely. I'm going to boil up a couple of eggs, and I've brought out of my old billy can thing, I brought this little pan. It's only small, but it's big enough to, I'm gonna have a go at frying an egg on low and see how it goes. I brought no fatter out with me, so it could be a disaster, but hey, in for a penny, in for a pound. Yeah, that rain's coming. I'm gonna just get my stuff inside a little bit more. It's blowing in a bit. Got a nice little simmer going there, look. And we've got, bloody hell, that rain's coming a bit now. We've got some eggy eggs. This is my storage compartment. You use the bread, or a mess, look. Wrapped them in tissue paper, and all three of them come intact. Bonus. Anyway, I do like my eggs. I've not had any from farm for ages. It's so nice. You know, of course, I've got the key. I better take it out actually. I'll burn my fingers. Might get some of that fire stuff or something to put on that to stop the. If it gets, apparently it gets really hot. I've not experienced it yet, but I can imagine it would do if you left it in. Yeah, it's so nice actually to have that key. I mean, it's a bit clunky and oldie-worldy, but it's great because you can watch the food you're cooking. You just crank it up. It's only like millimeters. You turn it, and it's like really controllable. It's like using a bloody gas hob at home, really, with a little less scope, really. It's fantastic. I've just got that nice couple of bubbles coming up, and to be quite honest with you, that's quieter than my bloody bylight. It's hardly making a sound. I'm just simmering. It's just fizzing away. I can't see a problem with it at all. I've been watching a guy called, I think he's the Walker Mega Wood. I'll look on my phone in a minute. Mega Woodsman or something. And I've just been looking at some of his back catalogue of films on YouTube, and his videos are fantastic. He goes out in really cold, like snow in America, and he does this hot tenting malarkey. It looks fantastic. It makes me smile because he does the he cooks bacon. He loves bacon, and he's always going about the sacred bacon and that, and it just makes me laugh. I just think, yeah, I know what you mean. Me and my lad yesterday had a flipping great big heap of bacon on some stick bread. It was flipping marvellous with a gallon of brown sauce. Definitely. I could have brought some today actually, but I thought better on it because it's Sunday dinner. Well, I need a new fresh one of them in a minute once this egg's done. Well, I've been chatting too long. They've been in for, these are going to be well hard boiled now. Right, so I'm going to whack it up, make another brew I think, and then I'm going to try a bit of frying. She's definitely up to speed now. It's stopped raining a little bit. We'll have a look at the old God, my arse is wet through because the dog's dragging water in. Yeah, the old tarp's done its job today, definitely. Oh, gussie, he's waiting for some bloody eggs, look. You are plastered in mud. The joys of bringing dogs out when it's muddy. I've got mud up my camera. God, I'm enjoying this so much. It's flipping great. The rain's actually added to it. The only downside is, like I say, bringing the dogs is a bit of a pain in the butt, to be honest, when it's wet like this, because they keep jumping all over me inside there, and I'm wet through. My bum's wet through because I've been sitting on the mat where the dogs have just been. So yeah. But it's such a good experience to be out in the weather's so bad, but you're able to keep out of it. So let's have a look. The dogs are interested. These are going to be well hard boiled, but the dogs normally get one. I'll get the other. Then we get some frying on, I feel. I don't know if the camera will pick this up. I'm getting shell all in my bloody cooking apparatus, look, which isn't
probably the best idea. These are licking the lips like you wouldn't believe. Oh, they aren't so bothered with me. Right. What do we say? Tell you what, because you'll gobble it down, you get a quarter each at a time. Yeah? Hopefully that's recording, I think it is. Yeah, so another thing I did. That's a beautiful thing, it's just warm, lovely. I refilled this because my salt had gone all wet and my pepper, it was just like mankies out, but just try a bit of the old, oh yes. Got to taste salt on an egg. Probably hideously bad for you. I will do though. A special MSR twizzling tool I've got here. Just get them buggers out because we're putting a pan on. Might as well have a bit more stability. Yeah, it seems a bit strange putting an egg in here and no sizzle. It's just burning, I think. Managed to roll it round a bit, but obviously it's all smashed up as expected. I didn't expect I didn't expect it to work, but a bit of fun. It's alright, we do some brown sauce on. Well, I've just whacked it up and it's giving me a right nice waft of warmth blowing in through the tent. Kicking out a flipping nice bit of heat, that is. So yeah, happy days boys. New stove, tarp out, flipping ace. It's a bit of a sound test. That I'm standing, the stove's just there, look. Standing outside the tarp. I'm just going to walk away a bit and see what how loud it is. See, there's the tarp. We're probably, that's about 15-20 foot. $30 away. Can't hear it. With the wind blowing, you can't. It's gone. Actually, the sound carries less than what me bylight, definitely. So I'm really pleased with that. Really pleased. Well, we've got another boil on, boys. It's boiling quite heavily, and I'll go and sort that out in a minute. But I parked this tarp quite low, as you can see, because I wanted. The path's not that far from here and I wanted to keep it pretty low key. So that's such a beautiful thing. Anyway, better get this brew on. Well, I'm just going to boil my pan up a bit and get that crud off it because that's going to be concrete by the time I get home. Just going to enjoy my last. Well boys, I'm about ready to wrap up in a minute. My trousers are wet because of these buggers. Hello, I'm just wrapping up. Well, he's doing his normal digging. What is it, Stan? Look at the state of this. Yeah. Please. Right. Do you want to get going walkies? Oh, we're going. So we're going home. Come on then, let's go. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm plastered. Seat of my trousers is wet through. But what a good day that's been. Well, a good morning anyway. It's only about 11:30. That was fantastic. Svea 123R, absolutely can't fault it. So all my kit, everything is absolutely bloody wet through. My bag's wet through. My sit mat, my tarp obviously inside my bag. So luckily at home I've got in the back room I've got a dehumidifier. So I can just spread out all my stuff. Oops. I'll leave my pack in there as well and empty it all out and just get all dried up. Take a few hours and look a bit of a mess, but hey, that dehumidifier's really good for this type of stuff. Last thing you want is damp kit and going mouldy and what have you. Anyway, I'm really pleased with that kit, really pleased. Even Stan, he's in. Oh, he's got the swim look, he can't feel. Oh, it's a bit strong for him. Come on. Good lad. Oh, Gus has got more sense. Well, that's him cleaned. I've got washed up, bag dried out in the back room. There's shower, obviously. I have my Sunday dinner. I'm going to edit this video and then it's going to be, I don't care if it rains or not, It's going to be a Sunday afternoon where I'm going to get snuggled in, all nice and dry and comfy, and clean clothes on and all fresh. I love it, I do. When you've been out and got mudded up to eyeballs, when you get cleaned up, it's such a great feeling. You've done something, made most of the day, and then you can sit back and watch a movie or something like that while I'm editing this video now.